All right, welcome to Dirty Girl Running. This is our first workout. I'm excited to start doing these workouts for everybody. I really have a huge passion for fitness. I'm a certified personal trainer, so this is what I love to do. So I'm glad I can finally share some of the workouts that I enjoy doing with you all and hopefully get you in the best shape that you can be. To start off with our first one today, we're going to be doing exercises that really target those abs, specifically the obliques. The obliques are the muscles right here on the sides of your waist. Those are the muscles that once you get them nice and tight, they're going to give you that teeny tiny little waistline. To get down there though to those, make sure that you're eating sensibly, getting plenty of exercise, because once those pounds start to fall off, you'll start to see those nice six-pack abs showing through. So the way that this is going to work is, I'll go ahead, I'll show you the exercises we're going to do today, and then I will run through one round of the exercises just so you can kind of get an idea of how this workout is going to go. The workout we're doing today is 6 different exercises. We're going to do the set of exercises 3 times through, so 18 exercises total. If you have an interval timer, the intervals are going to be 40 seconds of work to 10 seconds of rest. I use my phone for my interval timer. You can go out and buy an interval timer. Gym Boss has a great one. Otherwise, too, a good old-fashioned stopwatch or kitchen timer will work just fine. It's just a little bit more tricky. I have an Android phone. I found a HIIT interval timer app that was free. It's great. It works wonderfully. Best part is you can set all of these intervals in, so that way you can go back, get another workout that uses the exact same interval. You can pull it back up. So let's get started on burning off that muffin top. So the first exercise we are going to do are going to be sumo squats with a knee raise. I'm using a light medicine ball for this. You can definitely use weights or a resistance band with these as well, and I will show you how to do that. So to start off, feet are going to be slightly farther than shoulder width apart. Toes are going to be rolled out just a little bit, not too far, just slightly. Raise that ball up overhead, and then we're going to sink down into a squat position. Go as low as you can go without any pain. You don't want to put any pressure on the knee. When you come up, raise the knee, bring that ball down. So we're going to squat down, come up, and back. Squat down, up, back. If you don't have a med ball, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, you can do this with weights. Doing this with weights, just going to hold them up, bringing them down like that. With the resistance band, similar thing, high mount on the resistance band. So best way to do that would be to mount it in to the top of your door. If you have a door, you can do that. Put it back behind you, and once again, coming down, like so. If with weight it's too much for you, that's perfectly fine. You can do it without the weight, like I was just doing before. Go down into that sumo squat, arms up. When you come up, just bring the knee up, arms down. Same thing, and down. All right. Next exercise we're going to do is going to be a side plank with a raise. Love the side planks. I love plank exercises in general. Great for the abs. You can do them anywhere. They don't require any equipment whatsoever other than a mat. So the side plank with the raise, you're going to put the feet down on the ground. I'm going to go into a high plank. I'll show you some variations if this is too much for you. So into the high plank, hand on the waist, and what we're going to do, drop the hip down and come up, down and up. Like I said, if this is too much to go into the high plank, you can definitely do this from a low plank as well. Down and up. A little bit easier on the shoulder, a little easier on the upper body. Gonna be a little easier on the abs as well. Up and down.
What are you doing down there?
The next exercise we're going to do is going to be a core twist push-up. So for the core twist push-up, go into push-up position, plank position, and what you're going to do is bring your arm, your leg across, and go down into a push-up and up. Bring your feet back together again, down and up. Bring it across your body, down and up. When you're doing the push-up, important thing is making sure you're keeping this core nice and tight. You don't want the butt to be up in the air. You don't want it to be down. If this is too much for you, You can definitely go down and do some push-ups from the knee. And what I would say would probably be to do a Spider-Man push-up instead. So the Spider-Man push-up, raise your knee up and bring it towards your elbow and down. Same thing on the other side, knee to elbow and down. Still too much for you? You can definitely go in to just do a modified plank with the Spider-Man knees. So knee to elbow, knee to elbow. That's too much. Otherwise too, go into your low plank, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Then from there, we're going to go in to another set of the side plank raises. We're just going to do it on the opposite side, same way we did it before. Once again, getting into that plank position, hand on hip, making sure the chest is facing out. Drop your hip down and pull it back up. Hip down, pull up. The next set of exercises we're going to do is going to be a jump squat with a twist, or a jump lunge with a twist. So for these, get into your lunge position. Give me a forward lunge, arms out straight in front. Drop down into that forward lunge and twist, jump, twist, jump, twist. Keep that ball right at about shoulder width apart. If the jump is too much, you can always do step into a forward lunge with a twist. So for that, starting right here, arms straight out, jump forward, go down into your lunge, twist, step back, lunge, and twist. Once again, I'm using a medicine ball for this. You can also use hand weights, in which case you're just taking a weight in each hand. Go down, cross. Same thing if you have a resistance band. Mount the resistance band to a door handle. You want it mounted at about waist height. Make sure it's nice and tight, mounted in front of you, and then you're going to twist off to the side as you're doing that. Too much with the upper body bands, or too much with the resistance on the upper body, you can just do a regular squat with a twist, or lunge with a twist. Go down and twist, come up, go down and twist, down and twist. So the last exercise we're going to be doing is going to be the bicycle crunch. Probably done these before, you're going to hate them. So for the bicycle crunch, down on your mat, legs straight out in front of you, and what you're going to do is raise them both up, knee to elbow, down, knee to elbow, down, and down. So full speed is going to look something like this. If that is too much, you can drop the legs down to the ground, and drop them down in between each raise. Bring it up and up. If that's still too much, knees bent, coming up like that. A little bit easier.
As here's Mommy. See, Mom is the same.
Alright, I've got a co-host in the back who is now doing leg lifts for me. So, alright, so those are the exercises. Hopefully I did a pretty good job of explaining them for you. Please leave me feedback, let me know if there's something I can do a little bit better. So from now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run through the first set of these. Like I said, you'll be doing 3 sets. I'll go ahead, I'm going to finish up with the whole 3. I'll post my scores, that way you know kind of where you stand. Make sure you're writing down your scores for the exercises, because we may come back, do this exercise again later on after you've started to build up a little bit of strength, get a little bit better shape, and then you can compare and say, hey, look, I added, 6 reps this time. So definitely making progress. So go ahead, get your interval timer ready. I'll run through it one time for you, that way you can have an idea of what it all looks like put together.